Hello and welcome. Here we have a special one, the last stack of packs from a box of 1990 NBA Hoops Series 1 trading cards. We have our podium up here. The best card will go there. The last one standing at the end will be the winner of the day. And we're going to talk about players, some pricing, and a little bit of history as we go, and just have a good time. So with that, let's get started with the first pack and see what we've got. Ron Rothstein. So we're really looking, I haven't gotten the Mark Jackson yet. That will be a fun one to get. Always looking for big names. Here we've got Vernon Maxwell, Lester Connor, Tom Chambers, his all-star card. And we've got, let's see, keep these up there, Clarence Johnson. Alfonso Johnson Jr., Purvis Ellison. All right, this card has a value of around $80 in a PSA 10. It is his rookie card. So we'll save him for later, and then we'll check out, what the grading situation might be for these cards of this era. And we're going to put him on our podium as the current leader. We got Liddell Eccles, Darrell Griffith, Chris Mullin, his all-star card. That's cool. And we got a checklist. Card number 333. Uh-oh. We're dropping that all over. But cool looking wood on the background there. John J. Humphreys. J. Humphreys. We got Cliff Robinson. That's cool. And this is around a $30 card or so in a PSA 10. It's his rookie card. So fun to see that. We will save him for later. Kind of build our own team from the stack. That'd be kind of cool. Take our best players from the stack and see how they would be as kind of like their own team. And David Robinson, here we go. Another cool looking card. Great player, of course. And that's around $60 or so as a PSA 10. It's his rookie card and looking to be in pretty good shape. So we'll save David and put him right up with the crew. I think he'll take our championship spot, but it won't be long until Isaiah Thomas coming in to challenge him for the number one spot, around $35 or so as a PSA 10. So we will save him for later as well. And just as we've talked about it, what kind of team are we going to have? Right there, within just a few cards, we have Cliff Robinson, David Robinson, and Isaiah Thomas. I think we're starting out really well just from pack 1. And here we go into pack 2. Will we have a Jordan? Will we have a Pippen? Will we have a Mark Jackson? Let's see what we have. We've got a tough to open pack. That's what we've got. All right, Orlando Woolridge. Larry Brown, head coach of the Spurs. Darren Blaylock, otherwise known as Mookie Blaylock, his rookie card. That's cool. Kevin Johnson, all-star card. There we go. We got Dale Ellis. Mitchell Wiggins. Jerome Lane, Mike Gminski, Eric Lechner, Lafayette Lever, guard, all-star, worth around $40 in a PSA 10. So let's save that one. There we go. And this checklist number 332. In the pack before, we had checklist number 333. So it looks like we are coming right along with checklists. I wonder if anybody just collects checklists. That would be kind of wild. But cool, there's all kinds of ways to collect, and that's definitely a unique one. I haven't seen that before, but I'm sure someone does it. We got Greg Anderson. And Peter Tripucka, or Kelly Tripucka. There we go. Charles Barkley. Very nice. Great looking card. The corner, it seems a little dinged up. What was interesting is I got one previously, and the corner was dinged up on that one as well. So I wonder if there was a printing thing with his card, but we got John Sally. And next up, let's find out. Scott Roth, starting out our pack. John Morton Jr., his rookie card. Willie Hanslick, or William Hanslick, Bill Hanslick. Let's see what they put. Bill Hanslick of the Denver Nuggets. Joe Dumars, his All-Star card. Michael Cage, 275, Mike Cage. Scott Hastings. Vinny Del Negro of the Sacramento Kings. Jim Lynam, coach of the 76ers. Rob Hansen of the Utah Jazz. Hakeem Olajuwon. There we go. All-Star card. Another All-Star card. Patrick Ewing. That's very cool to see. That looks in really good shape too. So let's put a Patrick Ewing into a sleeve. There we go. Adrian Dantley. We got Rony Seiklay, most improved player, and actually some potential value of around $30 or so in a PSA 10. So we will put him into a sleeve and have him join our team. Very cool. Alexander English, Alex English. And that card is around a $50 card in a PSA 10. Centering looks a little better on that than most. So let's sleeve him up. Alex English. And do you see what I see? We have Larry Bird coming through. Very cool. Around a $40 card and a PSA 10, though it is Larry Bird. He definitely joins our team from this stack. And I think he actually may take our spot on the podium because it's Larry Bird. Let's put him on top. There we go. The new current podium holder, Larry Bird, as we move into the next pack. Sarunas Markalonis. That's around, I was going to say around a $40 card in a PSA 10, but you could see a lot of ink wear or not applied ink or something on that. So we're going to tuck him into our cool pile, but not sleeve him up. We got Winston Bennett. Another rookie. Purvis Short. A lot of really good rookies in this set. John Stockton, his All-Star card. Nice. Paul Pressey. Gene Littles. Greg Kite. We got Leonard Benoit Benjamin. Leonard Benjamin, also known as Benoit Benjamin. Jerry Sloan. There we go. Utah Jazz coach. We got checklist 335. Add to our other 2 checklists that we got. So I wonder if there's a stack that they always just pack the checklists in or something. Mark West. Kevin Gamble. Sean Michael Elliott. Sean Elliott, his rookie. We got a Charles Oakley. And an Alvin Robertson. All right, moving along. We are now turning the bend, middle of the road. This is our pack number 5 of 9, starting out with Christian Welp. Kevin Edwards. It's a cool color combo. The black and red and the silver around it. Miami Heat. We got Derek Gervin. Derek Jervin, his rookie card. James Worthy, very cool, his all-star card. Casey Jones, coach of the Seattle Supersonics. We got Kenny Gaddison coming through from the Hornets. Bill Fitch, coach of the Nets. Charles Jones. On the Bullets, we got Thurl Lee Bailey. Thurl Bailey. Cotton Fitzsimmons, Phoenix Suns head coach, very well dressed. Timothy Perry. Tim Perry. Dennis Johnson. Pat Ewing. There we go. Welcome, Patrick Ewing. Very cool to see him here. Card's in great shape. So we will put him into a sleeve. The centering is off a little bit, I think. I don't know how much of an issue that is on these cards, but definitely something. Chris Mullen. And Xavier McDaniel of the Supersonics. And here we go. We are now on the last stretch. 4 packs to go. Let's see who we've got. Come on, Mark Jackson. Right now we got Mike Smrek. Mike Smrek. Gary Grant. And I haven't seen these names yet, so maybe there's some new ones coming. We got Roy Hinson Jr. Clyde Drexler. All-star card. That's cool. Kelvin Tucker. Rex Chapman. Larry Smith. Harvey Grant. Mark Jackson. There we go. We have the Mark Jackson cards. Let's let it rip. And for the potential grade, let's check it out and see how the front looks. The back is decent. Overall shape is nice. We've been looking for the Mark Jackson. Let's turn it over and see what we've got. All right. Not bad, not bad. Looking pretty nice. So, surface is immaculate. Corners are good. Pretty good. The bottom right one may be a little dingy, but let's check it out. In a PSA 10, this could be worth around $700 or so. So is this a 10? I don't know. There's some things that catch my eye. The centering and the and that one corner is a little potentially suspect, but let's put him in a sleeve, and that's a cool one to get. So we will tuck Mark Jackson onto our podium just because of how rare it is and or how tricky it could be to get in good shape. So more to find out with there. We got Kenny Battle, 233. But that was awesome. We were just talking Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson comes out. So who do we want next? Dan Marjorie? I almost want to say Jordan. I mean, yeah. It would also be cool to see, let's see, we got Joe Klein. It would be cool to get maybe like a Sam Vincent. We got Hershey Hawkins. Bill Price. Mark Price. There we go. Jerome Richardson Jr. Pooh Richardson, his rookie card. There we go. And we are in our final three. So maybe a Pippen would be cool to get. I don't know if we can get a Rodman. But we're starting out with Tom Tolbert of the Golden State Warriors. Jeff Martin, his rookie card. We have Jack Haley. Irvin Johnson Jr., Magic Johnson, his all-star card. Very nice, really good centering, worth around $40 in a PSA 10. So we are going to absolutely save him to our team. There we go. Magic Johnson. Maurice Edward Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks of the Knicks. Delaney Rudd. His rookie card. Otis Thorpe. Mark Olare. Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson. That's two Mark Jackson cards in the same pack. Unbelievable. Let's give him the horn. Let's give that the flame. That's really cool to find. I think that was 2 packs. Maybe it was 2 packs back to back. I'd have to check out the video. But either way, let's see how this condition is. What do you know? We may still have a good Mark Jackson. Whoa. This one may actually be possible. Worth around $700 in a PSA 10. The corners on this look good. The coloring looks good. The centering looks pretty good. I'm surprisingly optimistic on this. So what do you know? I thought we got the Jackson, but roughed up corner, and then a few cards, or maybe the next pack later, we got Jackson number 2. So let's celebrate that. You know what? We'll keep both Jacksons up on the podium. That's the first time I think we've ever done that. I think it's the first time we ever got 2 of the same podium-worthy cards in the same stack. So new things happening, and we move on to Edward Johnson. Eddie Johnson. We got Matt Gukas, 323. Coach of the Orlando Magic. And Derek Harper. That's cool. Glenn Rice, his rookie card. And Brad Lee Doherty. Brad Doherty, center of the Cavs. And Ricky Pierce, 6-man award of the Milwaukee Bucks. And here we go, 2 packs left. What could we possibly ask for now? Maybe a Pippen. Let's see if we can get a Pippen in the mix. John Sunvold. Dan Ferry. Rookie card forward on the Cavs in street clothes. Interesting. Maybe because it was his rookie card. But interesting card. Todd Lichty. Dominique Wilkins. It's a cool all-star. We got Chucky Brown. His rookie card on the Cavs. Mike Saunders. or Sanders. I thought at first it was going to be a Saunders, but we're looking at Mike Sanders. We got James William Cartwright, Bill Cartwright, and from that Bulls team at around $50 as a PSA 10. And this is looking pretty good. There might be some edge wear on the bottom, but we'll add him to the team, and we'll take a look later and see what we've got. But that's Bill Cartwright for you. We got Scott Brooks. Is that Scott? Almost looks, no, it's Scott Brooks. Mark Anthony Aguirre. Mark Aguirre. We got Daryl Rhombus. Kurt Rhombus. All right, forward on the Suns. We got Reggie Theus of the Magic. William Percy Wennington. Bill Wennington. And worth around $50 in a PSA 10. So we will save him. And some of these cards are in pretty good shape, but the centering I wonder a lot about. Robert Parrish. That's a cool card. Center from the Celtics. Michael Adams. Denver Nuggets. And Brian Shaw of the Celtics. And that brings us to our last pack of the last stack of the box of 1990 NBA Hoops. I wonder what awaits us here. Hopefully something special. Maybe they know the pack position in the box and they're like, we're going to load something good up in there. So decades later, the first ones to see it, we are starting out with William Thompson. Billy Thompson of the Miami Heat. Tellis Frank. We got Tom Garrick. And Larry Bird, his all-star card. Very cool. Always good to see a Larry Bird card. Worth around $30 to $40 in a PSA 10. So we will put him into a sleeve. And then keep on rolling. What a team we're going to have. Like, what a team. We got Lenny Wilkins, coach of the Cavs. Detlef Schrempf. All right. There's a card for you. John Paxson. Now we're cruising. Of that Bulls team. Winston Garland. Guard of the Clippers. Really nice card right there in terms of overall centering and color, corners. Very, very nice. James Edwards. Michael Jerome Cooper. Michael Cooper. We got Terry Catledge. James Paxson again. Guard. That's a cool card. It's a cool too. You got the green on the floor, the green on the bottom. Celtics. The angle of that picture is really cool. I like this a lot. You don't see that angle too much in pretty much any shot in basketball. They're usually close up and angled up or down. So I like that. Kevin McHale. A lot of Celtics coming through. Mitchell Richmond of the Warriors. And the last card we have is Joe Dumars of the Detroit Pistons. What a way to end it. So there we go. Let's take a look at our team from today. We have 2 Mark Jackson cards. That's a fun look. And then of the rest, we have Larry Bird. Let's see if we can line everybody up and who we could keep in here. We have another Larry Bird. We got David Robinson. We got Patrick Ewing. That's Rony Seiklay. Here's Patrick Ewing. We got Isaiah Thomas, Bill Wennington, and let's drop in David Robinson as well. And we got a whole lot more on top of that. We also have Bill Cartwright, Irvin Johnson, Magic Johnson, obviously, Lafayette Lever, Purvis Ellison, Cliff Robinson. Big ones are Mark Jackson and our Larry Bird, double Larry Birds. So really cool to pull through some really fun finds, great players, NBA history, and part of what made the game today so good. So I hope you learned something, and I hope you had fun. There you have it. Until next time.